Bet you didn't know that you'd get to see a unicorn today, which is Joe wearing a plain white tee. Hey there, Delilah. You know what song I really love by the Plain White Tees is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that song is lovely. Anyway, it really does feel so odd to be looking at myself wearing a plain white t-shirt right now. All of my t-shirts are black. Or maybe gray. I do have some polos that are white, but that's a totally different vibe than than like a plain t-shirt that I'm wearing casually. When I'm in my casual zone, I like to be black or gray. You know what? I was about to say a joke, and then I was about to say, no, I won't go there. But you know what? I will go there. The joke that I was thinking of, well, you know, I also rap, so it makes sense that when I'm in my comfort zone, I'm trying to be black. Anyway, yeah, it feels so strange, but me and my friends are going to a Shrek rave tonight. It's apparently a big deal. It's not just particular to this city. They hop from like one city to the next, I guess. And people are going to be dressed in all kinds of Shrek garb. And I don't have anything green. And so my friend needed me to wear a white t-shirt tomorrow for photo shoot for modeling her clothes, like, because she has like an online business of like vintage clothes, and so I needed to get a white shirt anyway. I figured, you know, I could probably use a little bit of whiteness in my wardrobe, but two birds with one stone. I got 3 of them, and I'm gonna walk around with this green Sharpie, and I'll have everybody sign it, and that'll just be my way of being in spirit. Apparently my friend also has some green face paint, so I'm excited to see how that turns out on me as well. Yeah, I like this. I think this is a good blend of all the elements of me, which is very cheap and also very creative. I think it's a really alternative way for me to lean into the green. It also reminds me of camp. When we'd, like, at the end of the week when we all sign each other's shirts. And at my camp, if you signed somebody's shirt and put your phone number on it, another counselor, if they saw it, would go over it with a bunch of 8s because they don't want somebody's phone number just chilling on somebody's shirt, because if they're going to wear it out in public, they don't want some creepazoid to just call this 12-year-old kid and then camp to be a liability. I associate it also with, like, the end of school, like near the end of school, and I don't know if your school did this. My school would give out these white shirts that had our school name on them, and we'd, go around signing, and, as we got into those late middle school days, we would probably draw some inappropriate pictures and maybe write some disgusting words that the kid wouldn't see because it would be on his back, so he would only find out about it when his parents saw it and asked him about it, specifically. Oh my gosh, the high artiste that I am, I started drawing like nipples on my friend's shirt. That was a bad tactic, not because it's obscene, but because he could like look down and immediately see what I was doing. It really would have been much better for me to strike from the back. But yeah, Shrek Rave tonight should be fun. It's gonna be a bunch of theater kids too, like a bunch of actor kids that all have this expression bug inside of them, at this very, very silly event that I know that we're going to take dead seriously. We're dead serious about the amount of fun that we have, is the way that I'll put it. It's like that Weird Al Yankovic album, Mandatory Fun. Yeah, this is probably the last big event of the summer. People already kind of consider the summer over. It's not technically over, as evidenced by the fact that I'm still making videos. The fall solstice is on the 22nd, and as I'm filming this, it is the 9th. So, it is about 2 weeks from now. But, yeah, I think that I kind of need to go in tonight with, like, the expectation, hey, this is a transition from one season to another. To another! My voice is giving out. It really has been a cool summer, and I'm not gonna go into reflection mode here, because if I do that in every video now in these waning days of summer, then that's all that I'm gonna post for 2 weeks, and I have other things I want to talk about. Darn it! But I really am excited to sort of give a little pop off to the, this wonderful, confusing, lesson teaching time, and to do it. in celebration of a movie that taught us all a great message, which is that onions have layers. Also, love yourself, you know, unconditionally, despite your image, but mostly that onions have layers.